Hey everyone, what is going on? And we are doing more Go Battle League videos in today's video. So let's go ahead and take a look and see my first opponent. And when you look at that, we're going against Prodigy's Nation. I was really excited when I saw that name pop up. So let's go ahead and see what happens. So as you can see in the beginning of the game, he's lagging. So, I stop attacking, let him get a couple Thunder Shocks in, and then he's going to pull the switch. So I do switch into my Togekiss, and he's going to lag, it looks like again. So again, I'll let him get a few Dragon Breaths in before I continue to attack. I try to do what I can, but obviously there's no judge that could ask for a rematch or anything like that. So it's not 100% fair, but I try to do what I can, right? So either way, yeah, really exciting to be playing against Prodigy's Nation. I will leave a link to his YouTube channel in the description down below if you want to go check him out. I'm not sure if he still releases content. I think he took a break. I'm not sure if he's back. I'll have to double check, but either way, I'll leave a link to his YouTube channel. And yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at my team. So I'm using Guillotine Origin, Form, Togekiss, and Melmetal. So I really like this team. I like Guillotine in the lead spot and the other two in the back. So it's a pretty solid lead. Obviously, it's not invincible if we go up against like a Dragon Breath user or something. It's not really going to be great for Guillotine or against the Togekiss. Obviously, it's not good. But if we go up against like a Melmetal, which I do face a lot in the lead spot, Guillotine is going to be good against Melmetal, right? It's going to be good against... it's going to be neutral to like other Guillotine Origin forms. So it's a pretty safe lead in my opinion. And then if they switch into like a Togekiss, we could pull the switch into Melmetal, something like that. So overall, pretty good. I've been seeing quite a bit of Kyogre lately, and they are giving me a little bit of a difficult time to handle, to be honest with you. I mean, my attacks are doing neutral damage basically. I don't have anything that's super effective to it, so a little bit difficult to handle. I mean, it's a really strong Pokemon, so that's one that you might want to consider trying out. I want to try out my purple Kyogre, of course. I really should have invested in that, but I didn't yet. Maybe I will. I don't know if I want to spend the Stardust though, but it's kind of worth it to have like my mascot, right? I definitely shouldn't I? But either way, it's my Guillotine right now against Prodigy's Nation's Melmetal, so I am going to go ahead and go for my charge attack. I believe I went for an Ominous Wind right now. We do, and that will knock out the Melmetal. And his last Pokemon is at the Kyogre. We're able to just finish it off with a Shadow Claw and take that win. So very well played. Again, check out his YouTube channel. And we're going to move on to my next opponent. And again, I'm just going in with these three same Pokemon. Guillotine, Togekiss, Melmetal. Pretty solid picks in my opinion. Love using them. Let me know what three Pokemon you've found that you like using in the Go Battle League. So here we are. Here we go. A Kyogre. Purple Kyogre at that. So thank you so much for the reference, my guy. Whoever this guy is. I don't know who he is, but thank you for using me. So I'm going to switch into my Melmetal against the Togekiss. Going to go ahead and go for the Rock Slide. Going to be super effective to that Togekiss. It does have a Best Buddy ribbon. That's one thing I do have to keep in mind. And I immediately click on the Rock Slide to see if he wants to let it go down. He did not. So that tells me that this is going to be a Flamethrower because he did not... because he shielded, but I still let it go through. Maybe I should have blocked it, but I still let it go through. I probably should have blocked that because I thought it was going to be a flamethrower. I basically knew it was going to be, but I still decided to let it go through. Anyway, it's his Kyogre against my Togekiss. I cannot deal with this Kyogre. I mean, I can deal with it. I just don't want to because it's a purple Kyogre. So it's like I almost want to let him win because it's a purple Kyogre. No, I'm just kidding. So we'll just go for the Ominous Wind right now. Hoping for a boost. We don't get it. He'll pull the switch into his altered form, Guillotine. Totally fine. We go straight for the Shadow Ball, I believe. I want to say we go for the Shadow Ball. We do. And that's going to do a lot of damage. It won't be enough, obviously, to take out the Guillotine, but it does a lot of damage. He will hit us with a Dragon Claw. We're able to take it. I want to save my last shield. We're trying to get to that Ominous Wind. We do manage to get to it. So we're going to go for Ominous Wind right now. Trying to knock out the Guillotine. He does shield it up. And then, looks like we lagged a little bit, but we were going to go down anyway. Bringing in the Togekiss, and I decide to shield this, not wanting to take an Ancient Power. It is an Ancient Power. And he actually gets the boost. Luckily, he does not get to another Ancient Power. And then we can click on my Rock Slide. And not Rock Slide, Ancient Power. And this should be enough to knock out Kyogre. So it is. So we're still able to win. We have to feint that purple Kyogre, but it was worth it because we do get the win. So very well played on my opponent's end. I have some other options. I mean, I have a Groudon I could use. It doesn't have a second move. So let's see what my third game opponent has in store for me. So we're going to lead with Guillotine Origin again against Kyogre. So this is a bad situation for us because Dragon Breath is just going to absolutely eat us alive. We switch into Togekiss. She switches into Swampert. So I'm actually happy to see that because at least it's not like a hard counter. And Togekiss is actually able to take these Hydro Cannons well. So you could see how well it takes it. We go for the Ancient Power right now. Wasn't sure if she would shield. I was thinking maybe she would. She does decide to shield, and that will allow her to get off another Hydro Cannon. I think she would have gotten to it anyway, but so she does hit us with a Hydro Cannon, and at this point I'm hoping to feint down this Swampert. Looks like I just feinted it before it was able to get to another one. In comes that Kyogre. We go for the Ancient Power. I'm kind of hoping to bluff the Flamethrower. I didn't think I could get to it, so I didn't go for it, and she decides not to shield anyway. Totally fine. Look how much damage we did to Kyogre. So I'm going to bring in my Melmetal, and I know this is probably an Iron Head, so I'm definitely going to take it. Let's see what it is. It's going to be a Draco Meteor, so I was 100% wrong. That did a lot of damage. We resist that. Look how much damage that did. I don't have a second move on my Kyogre, but if I do, like if I ever do buy one, it's probably going to be Draco Meteor. So I am going to go ahead and charge up for the superpower, going straight for it. I don't want to bluff the Rock Slide. I just want to go for the damage. She does shield it, so we should have went for the Rock Slide, I guess. But at the same time, I didn't, just because she might have shielded it. Body Slam comes out. I do go ahead and shield that. Totally fine by me. We're trying to get to another superpower. Not able to get to it, so I will go ahead and put up the shield, which will allow me to get to it. And we do go for the superpower right now, trying to get as much damage off as we can. Not going to knock out, of course. I actually pulled the switch into my Guillotine Origin form, which may not have been the greatest play, but I'm like, okay, I think I could knock this Snorlax out before it gets to an Earthquake, and that's ultimately my goal. And we're able to, well, she does switch, so we knock out the Dialga, and then we're able to feint the Snorlax with the Shadow, the Ominous Wind. So that was a very close game. If that Snorlax was any healthier, we wouldn't have won. So I guess maybe we should have bluffed with the Rock Slide, right? Maybe we should have done that against the Snorlax. But I'm always nervous to do that in a way, because I'm like, well, what if they don't shield? Like, what if they don't shield? And then I'm in trouble. So anyway, the next match, it is a Guillotine Origin form mirror match. So I am going to charge up for Shadow Ball. He hits the trigger early, so this tells me that this is definitely an Ominous Wind, and it is going to be an Ominous Wind. And we're just going to charge up and go for Ominous Wind as well, hoping to bluff the Shadow Ball. So hoping he does decide to shield, as he does, so that's pretty good for us. And now I think I just go straight for the Shadow Ball. I will shield this one up. Definitely going to be an Ominous Wind. It is. So we do go ahead and shield that. We want to get to the Shadow Ball, and we do get to it. So honestly, I was expecting the shield because I figured he didn't want his Guillotine to go down, but he does not shield it, so that's good for us. I was getting ready to switch, but I decided to just let my Guillotine go down. So I do bring in my Melmetal, and we're going to go ahead and go straight for that Rock Slide. Obviously going to be super effective, doing a lot of damage to that Togekiss, but the shield will come up. Heatran comes in, and luckily I did not blind switch because I do not want to bring in my Togekiss. Going to go ahead for the superpower. Going to do a lot of damage. We do another superpower against the Heatran, trying to knock it out. Can we do it? We can. I'm going to pull the switch into my Togekiss, and the shield will come up on my end. And it looks like I will allow this Ancient Power to go through. I have no choice because I have no shield. And then both of our Togekisses go down, but we still have a Pokemon in the back, so we're going to be able to pick up that win. So really well played on my opponent's end, and we have one more round, one more opponent in this game. Let's see if we can pull it off, and we can go 5-0. Fingers crossed, right? So let's see who it's going to be. So we do find our next opponent. Is this the same guy? I feel like this is the same guy we just fought. Maybe it's not. I don't know if it is or not. But either way, I lead with Guillotine. He leads with a purple Kyogre, so he's going to pull the switch into Togekiss. I switch into my Melmetal. So we're just going to charge up, and go for that Rock Slide. And yeah, this is going to threaten the shields. He does not shield, so that's fine. We're going to be able to take out Togekiss, so we're going to go for another Rock Slide. He probably will shield this. He does, and that 100% tells me a Flamethrower, and unlike before, I'm like, I don't want to take a Flamethrower to a Melmetal, so I'm going to go ahead and shield it, but it's actually going to be an Ancient Power, so I called that one incorrectly. I was pretty sure it was going to be a Flamethrower because he shielded it, but yeah, I guess he wanted to threaten my shield, that's why he did it, so well played. Gonna go for the Rock Slide, just get damage off against this purple Kyogre. We're gonna go for another Rock Slide. Again, we just want to chip away at this thing, right? We just want to do as much damage as possible. And let's see what happens. The Surf is coming my way. That's going to be able to knock out my Melmetal, so that's totally fine. We do bring in a Guillotine, and I go straight for that Ominous Wind. Now, the Kyogre is low enough that it's really not going to threaten us much anymore. Actually, that's actually a switch, and I decide to stay in. I take this attack. I do have my Togekiss. And I'm going to go ahead. We have the energy ready to go, and now I switch into my Togekiss because we have energy in the back. So I'm not going to shield this one just in case he gets off another Ancient Power and he increases his attack, but it's not going to be Ancient Power. I guess he's bluffing. So I'm like, okay, well, that wasn't Ancient Power. This probably will be, but we'll still take it. It's actually another Dragon Claw, so we definitely got this game because of that. So we're going to be able to feint down the Guillotine and then feint down the Kyogre that comes in. And that's going to be it for this video, guys. I will see you in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good day. Bye. Thank you so much for checking out my latest video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter. If you like this video, check out one of my other videos that you'll probably enjoy.